Cool. Looks like things are getting started. Oh boy. Okay, my stream's starting on the thing. Oh, this ad supports Twitch. Well, I'm happy they moved it away from the whole, this whole ad thing. I'm happy they moved it away from the whole, Mike Jr. II will be right back. This ad supports Twitch. Like, almost like making it sound like it supports it at first, and then it's like, no. Like, whatever, man. Again, I don't care, but I find that funny. So we're going to wait for this ad to show up, and I'm going to make sure I sound good on my end of the audio, so I should keep talking right now, so when I turn this on, it won't be that big of a deal. Okay, cool. So at least I sound alright. If you can't hear the audio in the game too much, I apologize. I try to keep it down enough, because it's better to have game audio that's too low than for my voice to be too low, and then the gameplay is talking over it, so... So a few things have changed since the last stream happened. I do want to say that I was able to fix the whole delay issue. I was able to find the settings completely different spot that I thought it would be, but I was able to find the settings so that I could. I'm actually going to turn off the Twitch page now since I have the chat room over here. But I was able to turn. The audio delay on so that if I were to, let's say, it should be close enough right now, but I'm going into items. If I say down, up, right, left, down, up, that should be pretty close. The thing is, here's something that's really stupid. I had to also put the delay on my webcam. Now, the delay for the Elgato 2 is, I think it was like 650 milliseconds. You can only go up to 500 on the webcam, which is stupid. Like, especially for something as popular as the Elgato for streaming devices, why would you only let me go up to 500? But it wasn't really that big of a deal because all I had to do was select 500 as the highest and then do another delay and add 150 onto that. So there's that. Again, if you hear any voices in the background, I have Cilantro in the room with me right now, and then I also have a puppy crying in the other room, upset that she can't be out for a little bit longer. Hey, Cilantro, you wanna hang out with Did? Nope, I don't want to hang out with Did. He God, I hate how the lighting changes in this game like super quickly. Dark Cloud 2 did it as well, or Dark Cloud 1 did it as well. But no, I gave him some ice, and he's very happy with that right now. He is chewing the hell out of that. It is very hot. I will be opening up my room in a minute, but I was waiting for people to get home and for the dog to stop whining, so... The puppy, anyway, so... I've talked about that in the previous video, so I'm not going to worry about that. But, going back here, we are back to playing, at least this is more of a Twitch stream, but let's play Dark Cloud 2. Dark Cloud 2 is an amazing game on my channel. It's my, like, third most popular Let's Play, and only being out for around... God, it's been 4 years now. Ugh, that's weird. But, you know, where I've had Fallout 3 Evil Karma and Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, those are my next two popular. Those have been out for a lot longer. And Dark Cloud 2 has really climbed up the ranks, and I don't hear much from Fallout 3. I get some people who like certain things, but also are like, I hate the way you pronounce things, which is fair, I suck at that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, I get so many people who are like, I know how to play that game better, you're so terrible at this game, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I never had a single death during the entire Let's Play, and I started from the beginning with a new save file. It's not like I used the New Game Plus shit. Don't understand any of that, don't really know what's going on with that. But I get a lot of compliments from this series saying how much they really liked the Let's Play overall. They liked the, yeah, I don't know, they just like everything in general. The only thing when I look, and I honestly really enjoy it, I watch it every now and again, and I go, I actually really enjoy this Let's Play. The only thing I wish I did is I wish I did more segments where I skip through the dungeons instead of going through them individually, or at least give people the option to be like, hey, you know, in this portion, I mean, I did a few videos like that where I said, this is just going to be boring, feel free to skip them. But I wish I did a little bit better job at doing that back in the day. But this is back in like 2015. My life has changed a lot since then. I am single. I now own a bird. He's a green sheet conure named Cilantro. I have another dog. I lost 2 of my other dogs. Things have changed. So, you know, but it's been very daunting wanting to come back to play this game because I didn't know how bad the training up was going to have to be. I didn't know if like the stats level out at like 9999 or whatever, and I'm like, I don't really have time to do that, and I also have to be careful about how I do it, so it's a lot quicker that way, and this is probably Twitch. Yes, it is. Mobile Live Dashboard, I will move that over here. Cool. Leave that right there, just make sure it's not on camera. Can I see my preview real quick? I don't want to turn off preview, I want to see the preview. Come on. Why do you make this more difficult than it needs to be? Okay, it doesn't look like I can see anything. I do like the way Streamlabs does its little preview in the bottom corner instead. Really, really nice. So anyway, yeah. So So a lot of things have changed, and like I said, the whole the way it was very daunting, but I finally got through. I trained up all of the weapons as much as possible. I'm going to explain how I did that along with some other things as well. I wanted to do this in the original Let's Play format and then just do some Spheda extra stuff on stream, but I tried recording it, and I don't know, it was so information dump heavy that I just don't think I can make a compelling Let's Play version of that. So instead, I figured I could do a stream of it. If you want to watch it, you can watch it. If you don't, you can totally skip it, and you're not really going to miss much besides certain little details. So anyway, so I can show off the equipment real quick, just to kind of talk about some of this stuff. So basically, all of my weapons have every stat besides every stat leveled up to the highest one possible. It has all the abilities except this one, which needs the critical one, which I'll actually find an easy way to get in the future, though. If you do want a tip, if you ever get the Falcon, whatever the hell it's called, this little Spheda club, I believe I never upgraded this, I just got this. It has critical on its own, so train this up to level 5 and then you can synth it in there. But anyway, these are the highest level stats for all the weapons for these specific weapons. There are multiple different final weapons, but the one weapons I'm showing here have the highest base stat total out of all of them, and they're usually considered to be the better items out of them. So if you're curious, like, oh, well, what about this weapon? This was blah, blah, blah. Every final weapon on the Dark Cloud 2 Wikipedia page should have its max stats. Just not for some of the other ones, just because I don't think anybody really cared to throw a lot of stuff in there. So sadly, no. But anyway, here's the Supernova. It's basically the same as the Legend in terms of its stats. Yeah, durable is only at 99, which is really dumb. I don't get that, but whatever. Attack's the hardest at getting up to level 500. I will tell you that exactly. I'll explain how you get certain gems and stuff and certain things, especially... well, whatever. Anyway, I'll get into that in a second. Anyway, here is the Island King. Still the same stuff. Yeah, I believe the same as the other two as well. But the special one is the 5-star amulet, which Flame, Lightning, Cyclone, and Chill are actually 300 instead of 250, but everything else is basically virtually the same as the rest of it. So yeah. I guess the only thing that really doesn't matter is that we don't really need abs up anymore, since our things are trained up. I believe I can still get my hands on EXP. It's just a lot more difficult now. I don't know. I had some trouble getting it with these weapons when I tried recording this in the past, but I was also in a very early portion of the game, so maybe it just literally did not make any difference because we were at such a later portion. Plus, my weapons are at level 15, 20, etc., etc. So there's that. So anyway, are you really taking a bath right now? Lantro's taking a bath right now. I apologize. So, but anyway, going through all this, like, so, leveling up can be very much a big pain in Dark Cloud 2. If you did not know what you were doing when you were playing through the game, let's say you're playing through and you go, oh, I just build up my weapon, and it's already powerful enough to get another build up. I'm going to build it up again right away because that makes the most sense, right? Wrong. You want to get up to at least level 5. I believe I did level 10 for all of my weapons. And by doing this, you get more synth points, which once they start stacking up and making sure you have certain characters with you, so you also get extras, such as Melaine for the swords. Lynn is sadly only in one portion of the game, so you can't use her for Monica's Brassard, which still somehow had massive amounts of synth points. I don't get how. And then, which other one am I missing? And then also, you want Cedric for the Max's hammer weapons, etc., etc. And then also you want, I believe his name is Gerald. He does the guns. He's Max's father. So yeah, so you want to make sure you have those people with you when you're trying to train up certain weapons, and then you get one extra synth point from that every level up, and also you get one random level to one of the stats in there. I don't think it includes attack, but you can get it in Flame, Cyclone, you know. I think attack and durable are the other ones that don't get it. Maybe they do, and I just haven't seen it yet. But yeah. So that was what I ended up... so that's what you should do. I focused on that myself. You can watch during a Let's Play. But I trained up to level 10 consistently. And as I kept doing that, I was able to collect these synth points. I had so many by endgame that when I wanted to level up the weapons and stuff, it became a lot easier. But still not as easy as you would think. So even when I had like 500 synth points... if I were to, let's say, use any of these gems here, which I'll explain how to get and how to buy these in a second. You should know from the Let's Play, but if not. So you have the crystals here. Now, let's say, which, by the way, these things were very low. If this flame thing is, the flame stat is at, like, 200, you know, or I think it was, let's say 180. If it's at 180, that means we need, what, 70? How many synth points you need for 70? So you would need 24 synth points. If I only have 50 synth points in total, you know, and let's say all these things were at 180, there's no way I have the ability to use the amount of synth points that I have directly from these gems and then put them inside of the, you know, all of these and have enough to be able to max out everything. It's very difficult, very impossible, unless you want to keep grinding and grinding and grinding forever, especially with the amount I had at this point in the game. And also, by the way, these attack ones only give out 2, and instead of 3, and the attack is double most of the max stats of the other ones. So that's very difficult, very difficult. So because of that, what I ended up doing, and I think this is the better portion, I ended up going to Himrata. There was a weapon shop, and I bought these weapons, and I put Cedric on the team since these are hammers. And about the time I get to level 5, which is when you can synth weapons, I guess maybe I should get into that real quick. When you play this game, when you want to synth weapons, what ends up happening is that once you get to level 5, you can synth weapons. If you wait till an earlier level, it actually ends up reducing the stats. I don't know if it's all stats or like just attack power or something, but you end up reducing a lot of your stats. So you have to go to level 5, and for each level 5 and over, you have to spend as many synth points on the weapon as you do inside of the level. So it makes more. So let's say you have a level 5. I think all these are the same level. Sadly, yeah, I think they are. Are any of these at a different level? No, they're not. Okay. Well, let's imagine this diggy hammer here. Let's imagine it's at level 5. If I were to synth it and then put it inside of the inside of any weapon, it would cost 5 synth points. If I were to do it at level 7, it would cost 7 synth points. Now, to be fair here, the amount of points that you get from these, even if you have like Cedric on the team to help get some extra, you know, synthesis points, it really doesn't make that big of you end up wasting more at the end of the day. So wait until you get to level 5, and then usually your attack power at that point is usually up to 95, maybe 100, because I swear they always add an extra point into attack, but I think I ended up being wrong on that. But I was still at around level 100 every time I did level 5 for the Diggy Hammer, so I'm not exactly sure on that. I'd have to look at that again. But anyway, so when you're leveling up, I recommend buying stuff like this Diggy Hammer because it has massive attack power, and trust me, you want to be able to do the attack power here because you want to be able to easily get points on attack power. So when I did this at a level 100, what I ended up doing is that, when I did this at level 5, I ended up using all the extra synth points to then synth these jewels into the weapon I was using, because I usually had around 20-something. So if I was like, okay, Monica or Max's weapons need an extra certain amount inside of, if they need, like, let's say the Supernova, okay, Exorcism's a little low, I'd throw some Holy into the Diggy Hammer, so that then I can do that. Where's the Diggy Hammer? There. Okay. So yeah, so I throw it in here, and then even though it wouldn't be a lot, I would be able to synth it. Now, when you do the synthesis, it usually cuts it. This is a hard one. It usually cuts it a little bit over half. So it doesn't make sense to put too many points into one thing. Usually it's a good idea to put multiple in lower amounts that you need, obviously. If you know what weapon you're going to synth it into and you're maxed out on these stats already, obviously don't put them in those stats. But, yeah, so, like, I don't know, put, like, 15, or 15. I like an even number, personally. But I ended up doing, like, let's say, 20 in Cyclone, 20 in Exorcism, 20 in Flame. Chillin' Smash here are already as high as possible. So then at level 5, I would synth it, and then usually the attack power, when you synth when it comes to attack power, there's a question mark over it. It's about 1/4 instead of a little bit over half when it comes to the points that way, which kind of sucks, but it's why I recommend you do later equipment as well. Don't be like, oh, I just got the Bone Rapier, or whatever the hell it's called. Like, I just got that one, so now I want to, I should put points into it and throw it into that, which I did for a while. Thankfully on one, it's Monica's Sword, which I had tons of Zenth points ready to spare, so I didn't have to worry about it too much. And the fact is, no, you want to stick with this later equipment, because even with as much as that I had, which to be fair, some of this was just me being lazy with what I had left with the attack power, which I don't recommend putting too much into attack power. Just put it into the elements, since they do more points that way. But when I got to a point where I was like, I have enough synth points, I'm going to use it, I'm going to put it into these weapons. I also had a 11 level up powder. I don't know if I have any here. Yes, I still have some left. So if you do these in the weapons, they do level them up, and they also put an extra point into attack power as well. So that was mostly the plan for this whole thing. But yeah, use Diggy Hammer if you know like other weapons out there have like, because I think like this Platinum Brassard up here, which I think I also got from Himrata or some other spot, has a lot of flame power. So instead of wasting a bunch of flame stuff to get to level 60, I'd recommend just like training this one up and then moving. I think what I did is I double trained because since you can't get extra stuff from the Brassards, I think I had some early Monica stuff I was doing, so I was training both the Brassard and the sword at the same time so I could double synth stuff. But that depends on how much you have near endgame. If you don't have a lot of synth points, take advantages as much as you can. If anything, even spend a lot of time building up other weapons. Because let's say you're at the cubic hammer and you decide you want to build it up to whatever the next level is. Technically, when that one goes up to another level, if you, let's say, get to level 5, that's still only going to be 5 synth points, despite the fact that it's a much more powerful weapon. So, that stuff as well. Hopefully this makes sense. I haven't talked about this game much in a while. I haven't talked about anything too complex, so I'm probably a little bit stunted here. Probably a little bit confusing. I've thought about doing a tips and tricks video on all of leveling up and stuff in Dark Cloud 2, because doing the Let's Play, I really know a lot about this game and leveling and how to take advantage of a lot of stuff. So, hopefully this makes sense. But that's what I ended up doing for leveling up for the Zelmite Mines, which is coming up as the post-game dungeon in the game. So, and I also recommend, so if you saw the end of my Let's Play last time, basically, we're still in Chapter 7. We're not in Chapter 8, which is the post stuff, which I haven't beaten the boss yet with all this equipment yet, which I still haven't. But basically, the Moonflower Palace is gone. So you can't train there anymore. You can only train, the highest levels is going to like the end game, the second portions of the dungeons that we had to use the key to unlock the stuff. That's where you have to go to level up. And also in the very beginning of the game, you only have Max. Monica's gone for a good portion of the Zelmite Mines. So I recommend doing this now. But if you are, so there are some positives and negatives to waiting until it's either doing it in Chapter 7 and doing it in Chapter 8. If you want to do all of the medals in the game, you have to wait till that, or if you want to get a decent amount of medals because you only want a few of the things that go into the medal stuff, such as the special, which we're going to talk about in a second. Such as if, let's say, Monica has the, you want Monica's dress or the princess dress, or you want Max's cool outfit. And the Moonflower Palace is actually pretty easy with the Spheda puzzles because they can't go off course, or theoretically they can't go off course. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so do the Moonflower Palace. I ended up, I think I can move there real quick just to show off. I didn't really pick a specific spot. I just kind of did random areas for a bit, but they were just like, I'm not going to say this is the absolute best area to train. Yeah, right here. Yeah. No, not this one. This one? Yeah. 364, I did that one a lot. And then I started training a few more over here. And then I think I did some endgame ones as well. So I trained a little bit more than I would. The reason why I did it this way is because I thought it made the most sense for... Again, it's endgame stuff. I think these guys had a lot of the card monsters here and stuff. And also a lot of the jewel monsters, which I always felt gave a lot more of the apps points for you. So, yeah. Oh, and if you want a tip here, I will actually show this off. We will actually go to the Moonflower Palace. But you might be thinking, okay, well, level up your cubic hammers to level 5. Okay, well, what the hell? You know, it's still going to take a while, right? Well, I'll show you a nice little trick if you haven't played this game before. By the way, I haven't messed with the Ripod at all. It's just, I left it be. I've only done Max and Monica, and I upgraded those to the maximum. And then I know I did a Twitch stream in the past where I played some Spheda, and you need 160 to get at least all of the one sets of the equipment. Not all of the equipment, just one set of them. So anyway, let's say you want to train up the cubic hammer. So equip it to Max, and then, no joke here, switch it to Monica. Okay, here's Monica. Here's her stuff. You know, blah, 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 blah. She's fighting. Kill the monster in any way possible. You can even use the Ripod or monster transformations if you want something absolutely terrible. I don't recommend the monster transformations. So as the monster's dead, or really you can do this at any point, before you gather the abs, after the monster dies, go up, and then look at that. Look at all that EXP you got for the cubic hammer. It gets a little bit more difficult as the game goes on. But just to make a point, you can do a lot of grinding with that. And especially, like I said, if you have Cedric on the team, that means that you can also get more points from the hammer. But this is basically what I did the entire time. Now, you will get some in your second equipment, and if, let's say I'm training up also the Supernova, which I think when I started with this, it was at like around level 8 or 10 or something like that. And you're starting to get points, and maybe you really want to be articulate, and you want to focus on getting like, I want to have the one person, what is his name? Gerald on the team, while I have Max here, so then I can get myself the, which, by the way, party member stuff over here. Oh, I have Gerald right now, actually. Funny. I forgot to switch him out. Well, whatever. He can stay here. Actually, no, he isn't. I'm going to go get Donnie, because he's the better person to be in the dungeons with. But anyway, yeah, let's say you want him on the team as well so you can level up your stuff. And you're worried about as you're training up Max because it goes to both weapons. For that whole thing happening where now it's getting a level up and now you lost an extra point in your synthesis points and stuff like that, which really can make a difference this late in the game. I would just recommend switching to another weapon. I think I have this question shooter which has, I think it's poor? It doesn't, sadly you can't go over them, but I'm pretty sure it's poor. So just switch to a different weapon, and then if you want to, break it if you want to. I also got this Viper one. Looks pretty cool. It has Absorb for some reason, even though Dark Viper you'd think it would have that dark one. But whatever. So that's my recommendation if you're worried about getting points and something you don't want to do. Just switch to a different weapon you don't care about, and then you shouldn't have to worry about it. Monica's isn't that big of a deal because you don't have a Lin. Ooh, gold bars. I could sell both of those for 2,000 coin. Oh boy. So anyway, that's how you do that. I can just escape out of this dungeon now. I don't plan on saving at all today, so what I'm doing here really doesn't matter. So escape powder, we're leaving, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get out of here. This loading's going to take a while. Also, my PS2 is still very loud. So I actually have that. If you watched my Raspberry Pi videos, I had a cool little clock, little fan, USB fan. I was worried I would take too much power out of the PS2, so I have it plugged into a portable charger. And now that's blowing on my PS2 right now, which I've been using currently to help keep the heat down on it. Because the Slims suck with that. Also, if you're curious about the quality, which we're really done talking about leveling now. Let me just make sure there's nothing else I need to cover. Yeah, basically that's all I have to say. If you're like, Michael, how do you get all those cool jewels and everything like that? Well, number one, make sure you know what weapons are available. I guess I should go show all the weapons and stuff, so... Alright, we'll do that. But make sure that the weapons that you can go buy and stuff, I'll go show off the G-Weapon shop, and I'll show off where you can get the jewels from, these specific ones. You can only get these in Chapter 7. If you go to Chapter 8, you cannot do the cubic hammer trick whatsoever. You have to get lucky with weapons you find in chests, which sucks. It's all random, which is basically what you have to end up doing with a lot of these, such as the Durable and the Abs Up and stuff like that. If you really want to be articulate, a lot of weapons out there that you build up into will build up with those abilities. So just be very articulate, look up a lot of different information about which weapons can do stuff. And then if you get the new weapon, make sure you check it. I don't know if you can get, like right here, this one has the time one, but all the antique swords have one. But I don't know if, I know in Dark Cloud 1, like anything could have things like durable and stuff. I do not know if stuff like that happens in this game, but just pay attention. Here's actually a healing coin right here. For that one, but you don't want the healing one. Get Absorb. So I'm not going to go over all the abilities and stuff because that's what it's a pain in the ass. Basically, all the ones that you want, and I'll explain it here real quick. You can choose between Dark or Critical. Dark means you lose some EXP as you're going along. Absorb doesn't help out too much. But you can do Dark, you lose some HP, but you end up doing more damage that way. I don't really recommend that one. So in my opinion, you want Critical, Wealth, which helps you get more money. Not really that big of a deal. Poison, time, poisons enemies, time stops them. Steel, you get a lot more equipment and items that way, very nice. Durable, make sure that your weapons last a little bit longer because when they get damaged in this game, the weapons have their own health. Absorb, which means they absorb health for you, so if you're a little bit low on health and you start attacking enemies, you will gain that back, very helpful. And Abs Up, which is just honestly good for training. Also, I recommend doing the switching trick because I checked this myself, this does work. If you noticed earlier when I was using the Brassard to kill the enemies, because the Brassard has Abs Up, it counts it within the calculation of the monster when they die. So therefore, when I switch to Max, I still have Abs Up when I take in the equipment. Now, it's true that technically because it went both to the hammer and the gun, it doesn't technically do more if I just were to kill enemies with a hammer, but it would take a lot longer. So make sure whatever you're killing monsters with, this also counts if you want to train up the Ripod, but kind of do the Ripod on your own, honestly. The Ripod should be fine, honestly. But if you really want to do monster transformations and get all of them up, I recommend doing this trick. Kill him with Monica. I don't know about Monica, but kill him with Max or something. Switch to the monster transformations, and then absorb it that way, so you get more EXP that way. That does work for even the monsters, and it's so stupid. It makes the monsters in this game so pointless. So pointless. I hate it. So anyway, real quick, let me show you where to go. Really, you only have to care about Himrata and the other shops. You can check different areas for different equipment, but we're just going to go here first. So we're going to go to Gondor Workshop. I should be able to show all of the equipment there. Just be careful that you're not going to fuse in weapons that have bad abilities. Because if you fuse weapons that have bad abilities, there's a possibility... Because the way it works in Dark Cloud 2 is, let's say, all of my weapons have big bucks, which is basically the get more money for them. If I were to fuse that questionable thing in any of my weapons, it would cancel each other out. So therefore, I no longer have big bucks. So I should not do that question one. If I get lucky and I get a wealth coin, you know, I can fuse that into it and then do it that way. But it's kind of a process, and I wouldn't recommend. I mean, if you have it and you're like, I already put all these points into it, I want to put them in my weapons now, feel free to. But I don't recommend it. Just don't use any weapons that have those. So anyway, on the bottom floor here of the Himrata, just because if, you know, once you haven't played this game for a while, you kind of forget where some of the stuff is. Sadly, you have to walk to all of these, and you can't leave quickly, so this will be quite the trip. But to get the weapons, you come here, especially if you built it all up properly. If not, go back and check to make sure you did all your building correctly and you didn't move anything. Okay, so as you can see, there's some cool stuff here. The Cubic Hammer and the Digihammer do have basically the same kind of stats. The Digihammer is just better. Oh yeah, that's right. They sell the Falcon here. That's right. So therefore, you can buy this, get it up to level 5, synth it, and you now have critical. So there you go. You already have critical. This one has Poor, so you don't want this one. I think the Claymore? I swear one of these other ones had something bad in them. But yeah, take advantage of that. You can go on the Dark Cloud wiki and find out what their base stats are, which is basically when you buy them new or you find them out in the dungeon, not from building it up constantly. And then you can look into it from there to, yeah, you can just go from there and then go, okay, so I want to keep using this one, or, oh, I need a lot of flame power to throw into the Supernova. I'm going to train from the Brassard instead because it has a lot more flame power and I won't have to worry about wasting a lot of jewels this way. So yeah, there you go. Again, if you want to know the max total of the final weapon, so you don't waste any extra points or anything like that, I recommend you go on the wiki. Now, the wiki does not tell you every weapon's max total, and because of that, I would be very careful. Like I said, I don't recommend, let's say we're training up the Lamb Sword or whatever, okay? I don't recommend super training up certain things for two separate reasons. Some of these late game ones you're probably going to be fine with, but if you only have some early game equipment and you still, for some reason, you're like, I have enough points, I'm just going to fuse them in there anyway, be very careful, because these do have max stats here. Like, I don't know what they could be, but let's say Flame's at 60 here, and you're like, oh, I want it to be at 100, so I have like 60 something that fuse into it. You know, you're possibly wasting, you know, how many points here? Let's say, usually at the end of the level 5, I usually get around 22, 23, at least with the other hammer. You know, if the max is 60, you know, I'm wasting 3 extra synth points here. And you don't want to do that. So I recommend just taking it slow, only putting it into a few weapons at a time to make sure you don't lose synth points out of that. Now again, you're breaking this one, so losing the synth points here isn't that big of a deal. More for the final weapons, but if you want to maximize all the points possible so you can make your life a lot easier, I recommend being very cautious with how much. Now don't think, oh, I gotta go one at a time. Just kind of pay attention to how much it is. Again, if most of these down here are at Cyclone 85, etc., you're probably good around the 50 mark on all of them. So, you know, this should be fine. So anyway, yeah, I think besides going to, I have to go back, and sadly I can't take the move option. The Ixion can't reach here. Well, fuck off. I'll show where you get all of the other crystals from, and then where you can buy them from, in case anybody forgot. It's in Starlit Canyon, but I'll show exactly where it is. But after that, I think we'll be done with talking about the leveling up equipment, and then we can go into the metal exchange stuff. I feel flustered here. I would have killed this video already if I was if I didn't do the stream of this, but I feel like I can be bad here and go, well, it's a stream, you know, what do you expect? So I tried doing this before, and I failed miserably. Did a terrible job. Sorry, not the stream, but I did a recording of it, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I think my PS2 is already... Yeah, it's already screaming, so I apologize for the noise in the background from that. It's just the way... Wait. I could use these. I don't know why... I've done this before. You can do that as a quick way to get across, but I always forget. I love this, too. Oh, Monica, the way she uses her jewel, blah, blah, blah. We'll do the thing. Oh, yeah, by the way, we return to the present with the Hexagon's time-traveling mechanism. I love that. So, yeah, anyway, if you're looking for certain characters that do what, again, Lynn is only in Chapter 3 and during a certain portion of the game, so you can't use the Brassard special leveling up weapon things. Both Gerald and Cedric should be here for the endgame stuff. If they're on your team, going to the future doesn't count and doesn't affect anything. I wouldn't be surprised if Gerald is the one for the weapons thing, but whatever. But if they're not set to be living in the town, it doesn't count. And then Mullane is in Sedaine for one of the weapon shops there. So unless you put them in a different spot yourselves, canonically, I guess the best way to put it, they should be there. Anyway, let's go to Starlit Canyon, which is also not a fun one to travel around. Wait, no, not that one. Is it Balance Valley? No, Starlight Temple, my bad. My bad. So anyway, one of the shops here has every crystal available. I don't think they have it right away. I think it's at a certain point in the story, possibly with like the cubic hammer and stuff. I believe if you go on the Dark Cloud wiki, it takes a while to find it, but it's there. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. I am curious what's here though. Okay, so this is just another weapon shop. Okay, well they have the Brassard here. They have some other things. Okay. Do not do the Sandbreaker. It is actually it actually has the fragile one. So that means it breaks faster. So don't use that one. It has a lot of flame, but again, unless you somehow get durable and then put that on there, and then it's more of a pain than it's worth. Just don't get it. So, but yeah, in terms of finding the other ones, Get Lucky or Chapter 8, you can actually buy them, and I'll show that as well in a bit. I have to restart this thing a few times today, which is also why I wanted to do the stream format, because the Elgato can be weird when recording directly, but if I do the stream recording, I can restart it, which is one of the other reasons I wanted to do this, because sadly Dark Cloud 2 does not have a soft reset button. You have to physically restart it, which can have some issues depending on what software we're using, such as what I'm having today. Anyway, here's all the equipment. I bought a lot. I bought like 100 of each, and then found out I didn't need the Protect crystals, since Durable maxes out at 99, so 100 is literally too much for all 4 of your weapons, for your max weapons. So don't do a me. The power crystal is probably one you're going to want to take advantage of the most, because that will be the last one you upgrade. So once you get enough synth points, especially if you save up the level up powder you get in the game, I believe I had like 11 or 12 or something end game. But yeah, you can do these, so you can put them into your other weapons and then synth them inside of there. So that is my recommendation for this. All right. I don't know why I have Max here. I'll switch to Monica for a bit. Why not? Her hair bothers me. It's very weighted. So anyway, yeah, that's about the best I can tell you guys with leveling. I think, is there one on the floor over here? Can I go across over there? No, I don't think I can. Damn it. All right, well, I guess I'm going down. But anyway, yeah, so that's the whole leveling up process. Sorry if this was very disjointed, but I just kind of wanted to explain that a bit. But that's what I did for training up all of my weapons. For some reason, Monica's sword filled with Zenith points. I had like 200-something Zenith points, and I was set. I don't remember putting that much stuff in there, but apparently it was enough. Oh, there's a truck going by. Don't freak out, Launchro. Anytime he sees light, it's like direct light. He freaks out. He's like, and then he flies. He's wet right now, too, so you'd probably splat on the ground for a second. Not like guts everywhere splat, but because he's wet. Because he took a bath. Oh, wrong spot. Alrighty then, well, I guess we can go to the station now. So while we go to the station, yeah, here we go. I want to talk about my new recording setup and how it's going to work for the Let's Play. So, going back to the Let's Play. So beforehand in the past, I was recording Dark Cloud through S-Video on a Dazzle, and then I put it through Virtual Dub, and then I edited the final product from the Virtual Dub one into Movie Studio Platinum. Now, I'm using a later version of Movie Studio Platinum. That's about the same thing that I use. I am using, right now, composite cables. I think they're I think they're off-brand composite cables, but whatever. They're ones I had for my PlayStation 3. But they go from my PlayStation 2 into a Framemeister. If you have no idea what a Framemeister is, it is a very expensive piece of equipment. They're actually not being made anymore. I think they're still being sold for a bit, but they won't be very soon. And it's not the best from what I've heard when it comes to 3D, especially some people don't like the encoding that the composite cable does. But still, it deinterlaces in real time, and then I have the HDMI from that going into an Elgato 2. And then right now, everything that's being displayed right now is being off the... everything that's being displayed right now is going off the... Think, brain, please work. Please work, brain. Is going through OBS. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. I'm a little tired right now. But anyway, yeah, so that's what that whole process is. I don't want to explain exactly what the settings are on the Elgato, or not the Elgato, on the Framemeister and everything. I believe it cost me around $350, or was it $450? Not. I bought it like 2 years ago. I spent my tax returns on it because I figured that would be a good spending because it was going to go out then that year. So I did notice it was still being sold. So that's what's being displayed here for this specific streaming thing. I figured I'd go by 4:3, but when I do the Let's Play again, it will be in widescreen. The reason being that it is very... The reason being that I did that during the regular Let's Play, so people who left because they don't like the stretching to widescreen have already left for the Let's Play. But for the stream, I think it made more sense to do it through 4:3. So this is what the game naturally looks like. So anyway, we are going to show off some metal stuff today. Lots of fun. So I will have to restart the PS2 because I only have enough to do one set at a time of everything. Max has a clown outfit. Monica has a dress and a sexy Panther outfit, despite the fact that I think she's like 15 or 16 in this game. So, what the fuck, Japan? So we'll start off with Max's this thing for now, and then, like I said, I'll just restart the PS2, and we'll go back into it from there. Oh wait, Max! Damn it, Max is already here. What did I press that for? What am I doing? So anyway, this is what you get the medals for. Oh boy, look at Max. He's actually kind of freaky. I actually kind of don't like the all the outfit and stuff. Pretty crazy. We'll go to an easy dungeon and we'll just go through that with Max real quick. Just because I like the lighting and the butterfly woods, I think we'll go to the butterfly woods and do this. So yeah, I guess I could talk about tips for medals and stuff. So to get medals, you have to do certain challenges. I really should have showed that off here in a second, but what do you do? I'll go through this one as fast as possible with Max. But I kind of wanted to show off what they look in the level with their special stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can buy, but these are like the cool extra stuff you have to do for the medals. I don't know how many you need to get every single costume, like how many challenges you would have to do in general and stuff like that. Damn molars. Oh god, look at that damage. Over 2,000. Holy crap. Usually you'd be doing like, I think like 500 at the end of the Let's Play. Look at that. That was supposed to be something you could only beat with the Ripod, and we did it easy. Your aim is terrible with this gun, by the way, Max. What the hell? So yeah, here is all the outfits and stuff. I wanted this to be a special video, but trying to compact everything into one video was a terrible idea. So we're just going to do it here. Fuck you, Halloween. Shouldn't be any mimics here, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I already got the thing. Cool. So I guess we can just find the end. So, there are... what's the best way to put it? There are 4 different methods on not all, but certain levels, which to how you get medals in the game. We kind of talked about this through the Let's Play, but I'll explain it here as well. So, the way it works is that... And I'm not getting these because my weapons were already upgraded enough, and these guys don't give any worth of abs. But the way it works is usually it's defeat the level as fast as possible. We already found the end. Nice, nice. But we already found... Wait, why did I change Max's shoes? Oh, wait, that's right, because I have this outfit here. Duh. Ignore me! All right. Next floor. Let's go. So, yeah, but it's basically defeating the level as fast as you can, which is always in all of them. The ones that's in all of them are usually the fastest monster defeat time, and then attack and defeat all enemies only using set condition, this one being Ripod, etc., etc. Spheda is in the majority of them as well. I I don't think it's in every single one of them, but if not, it's mostly there. And then fishing's only in Sedain and also in the Ocean Roar Cave place area stuff. So yeah, that's basically getting the biggest fish as possible to get certain medals. I actually did it here, as you can see. Spheda is the difficult golf game, which you only start doing in partway through chapter 3, so don't worry about having it right away. And then attack and defeat all enemies using blank. Now, fastest defeat time is very easy to do. Wait till a later point in the game, and then just go through the level and beat it as fast as possible. Like, killing all the monsters. Depending on what you're doing, I recommend having Donnie on the team, because Donnie can automatically open up the mid-key area stuff. Like, oh, it's blocked off, so you don't have to worry about opening chests. Or let's say, you don't have to worry about finding that key and then going back to open it up. With Donnie on the team, he automatically opens it, and then he's also a nice person to have on the team because he'll open up all the treasure chests for you, which can have gems and stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about that as well. I'll worry about that in a second. So yeah, and then after that, yeah, I don't know what else to really say. I can't have any advice on the fishing goal, and Spheda is get good. It's challenging. If you lose, start over until you get a pretty easy Spheda challenge where they put like 2 of them next to each other, and if you're lucky, it'll glitch and give you like 8 fucking chances. Right, so one more, and then we are going to call it a day for Max's little outfits, and then we will show off Monica's. Again, we're not showing out all the outfits, we're just showing off the metal ones today. And then also, we have a fun one with the name change ticket, which I fucked up while doing the Let's Play of that game. And not knowing exactly what it does, but I know what it does now, so it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to worry about, like in Dark Cloud 1, you can just kill these guys right away. And then you'll still get the, oh, there we go. Man, getting the fairy saw, easy. I'm wasting all my get this as fast as possible stuff here. God, this is lag. Why are there all these enemies over here? Holy shit. That was a little crazy. Holy crap. That was nuts. I'm wasting all my luck for the Zelmite Cave. Yeah, and we already found the end. Jeez, I know this is early game, but damn. I'm gonna get my ass in trouble. Alright, well, I guess I don't really have to finish towards the end of the level. Yeah, Sphedas get good. I guess I could talk about the 2 challenging aspects of the medal of defeating all monsters with blank, and I guess I can give my advice, but I don't know exactly how to do it. So in certain areas, everything's usually pretty easy. Again, defeat all enemies using blank. It's very easy, especially if you're worried. Just wait till later on in the game where you're super powerful, and then using Max's hammer or whatever weapon he has, his gun, Monica's sword, all of her magic. Super easy to do, especially the Ripod as well. Ripod's super easy to do. The 2 ones that are going to be a pain are using all items and monster transformation. I tried doing an all item one in the just to get extra medals in the I forgot the name of the fucking place. The Underground Channel is what I believe it was called. It was a pain. I don't know. I don't even think I did it. And if I remember correctly, I think you can throw boxes to stun enemies, but I don't think you can throw other enemies to stun enemies. There was a rule like that. I forgot exactly what it was. But it makes it difficult. Now, if you remember Eric from this game, he's in Himrata. He makes improved bombs for you. Super powerful. Totally recommend it because they will help take out a lot of enemies very easy. Those ones aren't the bad ones. And even for the bad ones, throw a poison apple on them. Get them poisoned, walk away, they'll die sooner or later. So, you know, it's just waiting. It's just waiting it out at that point, which isn't that big of a deal. Flying enemies, I have no fucking clue. The best thing I can think of is get the throbbing cherries because they impose the whole freezing thing. So they dive down, you throw the cherry, hopefully you hit them, you do throw a bomb at them, and then hopefully you're good. That's the only advice I can give there. Monster transfer. I think this one was a monster transformation. Yes, it was. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Monica's monster transformation is ass. It fucking blows. It is one of the absolute... It just sucks because Max's Ripod is just this fucking giant robot shit which kicks ass. Monica's should have been transforming into the larger monsters in the game and then defeating them with that. But even with the going to the Flower Palace, using the abs up trick that I recommended and going through... I did this in the Let's Play. Going through a certain level, it took me like, what was it? Like, I think like 2 or 3 hours to get like to get leveled up all the way to one segment. And there's tons until you get to the final one. And there's like, what was it, 9 or 10? 10 different transformations in the game. If you take pictures, you have increased stats, slight increase of stats for one, and then another one which increases the time because they give you a time limit. They die very... It sucks. It sucks so bad. It's so terrible. So the only thing I can recommend, I think, from what I've heard, the gem monsters are very powerful. They are very, very powerful. Or sorry, the most powerful out of them. So I from what I've been told, I don't know if that's exactly true or not. Train up one monster transformation as best as you can, and then go through the levels and beat them with the monster transformation. Because you can't level. Because basically, once they level up, they get increased stats, and that's it. There's no synthing with that, kind of like with the Ripod. So do that. That's my recommendation. Again, if you're trying to be a completionist, especially for the PlayStation 4 version, which this is not. This is the PS2 version going through the FrameMeister, FYI. That was also an issue with me wanting to play this game again. I didn't want the... I wasn't sure if I wanted to replay the game again and then do it off the PS4 version, but I know the PS4 version of Dark Cloud 1 has some sound issues. Not like... Yeah, just sound issues with emulation. I know the first game's music sounds very odd, and I don't like it at all. I am actually very upset by it. I will get all the achievements in those games, and I'd like to do them on stream, just way in the future. Both this one and Dark Cloud 1, I would love to do it on the PS4 version to get all the achievements, just... Not now. Not now. The audio on my thing seems to be sparking very, very loud. I'm going to listen to myself real quick through the Twitch thing just to make sure I'm good. FYI. Wait for the stuff to go through, because it's probably going to have an ad. Okay, just want to... Yep, it's going to have an ad. Okay, doesn't matter to me. Just want to make sure I'm heard properly. But anyway, just... like I said, my recommendation is just try to go through it with the try to do the monster transformation with one specific one. Try to do the monster transformation with one. Okay, cool. So, wait, let me make sure my voice is in tune with... Wait, let me make sure. Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to get the delay working so that the video wasn't far off from the thing, so I wanted to make sure that it... Because when I start up Streamlabs OBS, I have to go into the mixer, change the settings, like, just move it around, and then that usually fixes it. So, anyway. Let's save some processor on the computer here. God, it's getting hot in here. Might open up the door right now. So anyway, yeah, so that's my recommendation for that. It is time to do the restarting of the PS2. My headset isn't going to let me go this far. I'm going to look like an idiot. I have the smallest room in the house and the hottest room in the house. And this takes forever. Okay. Sorry about that. So we're going to have to do this probably 2 more times, I believe, because I do want to show off some easy endgame stuff you can do. Wait, what? Did my settings freak out on the FrameMeister? Please tell me that didn't happen. It looks like it scrunched a bit. Hopefully that was just the PS2. I don't want any real problems. Yes, no signal. I know. This is why I wasn't happy about this. The only other trick I've thought about I could do to soft reset is dying. And I'd rather not, but that'd be cool to see how if... I could give it a shot so I don't have to go through this process again. Neela, what are you doing in here? I have the puppy in here right now. Kept the door open long enough. Well, I can show off the puppy real quick. Come here, Neela. Come here. This is Neela, everybody. She's our new dog, and she's absolutely adorable. She escaped my father, so I'm going to go give her back. I will be right back. I'm back. The evil dog has been dealt with. She was too cute. Okay. Did not expect that to happen. She got away. It's weird. She doesn't explore often, so that's what makes it kind of cute and adorable. At least I was able to show her off. So anyway, we're going back up here. By the way, I believe I have the Zelmite Mine here one. Chapter 8. Is that in here? Might be on a different file. No, down here, I believe. I know I saved it on a different save file. So then here... Here we go, Chapter 8. So, 93.29. This 104 up here. 93.29. So it took me around 11 hours to train up my equipment to max. So it honestly wasn't that bad. I know that sounds like... That's a lot of time, but to be fair... it could have taken a lot longer, so it actually wasn't that bad. So I just wanted to say that real quick. So anyway, time to show off some of Monica's equipment. Let me properly make sure I do this. So remember correctly, you need 160 because Monica's equipment goes up. I think it's the Sexy Panther outfit, which is really weird. I'll show off that one next, because I don't want to end off with the weird outfit crap. Yeah, we'll go to Sindane Station for this one. And then after that, we'll also show off... I will be showing off the name change ticket as well. Going inside. So hopefully I've explained everything about leveling now. There's one more thing I'm going to show, which is in level 8. Oh, I hate it when this happens. When I start the game, sometimes Max just kind of leans to the left a bit. I don't get it. You would think, oh, it's your controller, but it's not. Controller's in neutral, and I've used other controllers on this, and it still does it. I'm pretty sure I've used other controllers. I think it's an issue with the game. Alright, need... I don't know why you have a Sexy Panther outfit for Monica, but it's weird. Yeah, here we go. Yep. So I needed 160 exactly for Monica's. So this is the weird thing. Again, Japan and their lollies, and I mean, I guess, you know, 15, 16 is... Again, I don't know their actual age. I'm pretty sure they're like 15, 16. Technically, in Japan, that's considered legal. Because the legal age of consent is 14. Fun fact. Oh, it's weird. I don't... Oh, that's so weird. I don't like that whatsoever. Alright, we're... Oh, God. Alright, let's go show off the stupid outfit. I hear... When I look up videos, too, people are like, how do I get that outfit? You know, I really want that. Like, what do you mean you really want that? Only weirdos would really want that. It's weird. Alright, we'll go through this one then. I don't like it. I do not like. So I guess, again, with the leveling, make sure you're in Chapter 7 so you can get your hands on a lot of the equipment and stuff. I'm trying to do anything to get out of this conversation here. Actually, I think this is when we start seeing mimics, so I really need to start. Monica, it was right in front of you. Start hitting it. Jeez. She can't move around in that outfit, even though it's nice and loose. She's freezing her ass off. But it's made with real panther fur. Shouldn't it be nice and comfy? Not if it only covers 1/10 of your fucking body. I mean, don't get me wrong, the bell's cute. I will give the bell credit. But after that, it's weird. I just want to say right now, it's weird. I'm gonna judge all of you for this shit. I'm gonna get like some super powerful fucking weapon here. Oh hey, there's that monster. He is a good person to get abs off in Dark Cloud 1. But sadly, there's no back room in this game, so you have to do a different method to leveling up, which is what I've talked about during this entire playthrough. I know this is a little disjointed. If people would like to... I am actually very curious. If people actually would like to see me make a video talking about all of the tricks in detail and hopefully a little bit more articulate and not as terrible as the way I do it, feel free to ask me. I've thought about it for a long time. Dark Cloud 2 isn't that popular of a game, but I'd love... Especially when I was going to do it because... after I was done making the Let's Play, well, that was just the coolest part about my Let's Play and the reason I think it got so popular. But I mean, I get a lot of comments even now from people. But at the time, when the HD versions weren't out yet, or I shouldn't say HD versions, the PS4 emulation ones weren't purchasable. I had the earliest Let's Play of Dark Cloud too, so people were coming to it probably like, I need advice, and I gave, even at that time, I gave some good advice, but I even thought about, I should upload this to, you know, I should make like a more articulate thing and post it on YouTube and do something, and I was gonna for a bit, but I ended up scrapping it because of, I just didn't have the time for it. I think that's what it was. I think it was a time thing. I was also dating at the time, so I didn't really have... I didn't have time, you know, I think more of my reason is my free time had to go towards school, which really isn't free time, but that's where most of my free time went for spending, sadly. Cool. I hate those guys. They really are one of the worst monsters in the game. So I was just like, you know, I really want to make the video, and I still do, because I feel like I have a lot of good advice. I feel like too many people fall into the trap of, I need to level up my weapons immediately, or sorry, build up my weapons immediately instead of giving it some time. I mean, I get, it's just kind of the instinct. You want to see the new cool thing when that's not how the game is designed towards. Or I shouldn't say designed, it probably is designed that way, but it's you take more advantage of the leveling up mechanics by waiting it out, giving yourself some more time to level up your weapons to level 5 or level 10 to build up. Oh yeah, I guess I could have shown off this version with Max, how they do the thing, but whatever. Oh god, this is still weird. I'm sorry, Monica, but we, no, I don't want to do the Spheda thing. Yeah, they're pretty far away, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, Monica, but we have not got all of the pedophiles yet. There's still many loose. You don't understand, Monica. We're... we gotta hunt them down. We gotta get them. Chris Hansen's in the other room. They're gonna ask all these monsters to sit. When I say monsters, I mean pedophiles. Because really, they're the same thing. God, now I want to watch To Catch a Predator again. I love that show. Such a great combination of cops, cheaters, and I don't know, some other weird shit. I think my favorite thing about it is it's always great to catch somebody in a lie. Well, I didn't do that. It says right here you did. Okay, I might have done that. Alright, so instead of doing the other way, I'm going to have Monica die here and see if that does anything. Actually, I know the quick way to make her die. Oh, no, I should... this will be the only way I know how to do a soft reset. I wonder if that saves any time to skip that. Like speedrunning tricks. There are speedrunners of this game, surprisingly enough. Alright, Monica. Take the hit. Your defenses are high, but you should probably do it. Come on. Poison me or some shit. No. Oh, this is going to take forever. Alright, well, I guess we do this way now. This is the monster I grinded up into. Oh, the bomb. That's right. I can explode. Actually, I don't think I showed that off for the thing. How do you... No, I want to show it off now that I thought about it. No, Monica, fuck off. I say Monica, it's my fault. View stats. Oh, I thought this guy had an explode thing. Guess not. Or is this trick that when he explodes, he like kind of kills the enemy? Come on, fucking hit me, you dumbass AI. Let's see how much damage we can do. Look at that. No effect. What is this bullshit? See, this is why monster transformation badges suck. And why you should just avoid them altogether. It just, what is the point? This is an early point in the game. These guys should be useful, not total ass. It also sucks because when they die, Monica dies too. Where when the Ripod dies, Max doesn't die. So, like, make up your fucking mind. Come on, hit me. Come on, hit me! Hit me! By the way, I have not seen the Joker trailer. There we go. Oh no, Monica was incapacitated. Okay. Do I have to switch to Max? Oh, this would be so much faster if I just died. Alright, I'm restarting. I thought that would be the faster trick. I think it's because I was thinking of Dark Cloud 1 where you need a stand-in powder. Alright, one more reset after this, and then I think I will be playing... Oh wow, we just hit an hour. And then I think after that we will hit up the Spheda thing that I wanted to show off because I didn't realize we had it, and it's my recommendation for you to use. No puppy this time. I know, I bet if I open my door, she'll come running in. She's cute and adorable, though. A little whiny, but she's a puppy. What do you expect? Okay, yeah, continue. And then we will show off Monica's princess outfit. Now, actually, probably a bad idea to end with that one, because you have already seen the princess outfit. Everybody has in the very beginning of the game. And I guess I can kind of probably show off something at the very end, maybe? I'll do it after the Spheda thing. But basically, if you start a new game after beating the game, not with like Chapter 8 beating the game, but beating the 8 at Chapter 7, so no post-game type stuff, what actually ends up happening is you can choose the outfits for the characters. I don't think you can get the sexy panther outfit from Monica, but you can get her princess outfit, which we are going to get here. You know what? I'm going to go fight the stronger monsters with Monica this time, so then I can die from them much easier. That panther outfit was weird, though. That shit was weird, dog. Oh, yeah, we also have to show off the name change ticket. I think I can do that in the Chapter 8 when I go into that one. Again, I'm not saving here. I'm just showing these off. Okay. So we have the princess dress, the orb, and then the shoes. Yep. And then I'll show off the name change ticket, because I think I tried to show it off before. I forgot if I wasted actual stuff on the name change ticket and then saved outside of it, or if I went back to a previous save. So, yeah, I might have less medals than I'm supposed to, but I wasn't planning on doing this as 100%, so. Not the plan. Okay, here's Monica. Now we have the princess outfit. So this is what she wore in the beginning of the game when her castle got attacked and she decided to whip out a sword and kick ass. Because she ain't no damsel in distress. So yeah, personally, if you do want my opinion on which things are better, I like Max's his normal outfit better. I kind of like the dragon shoes, but those don't really bother me much. I like his regular outfit, but for Monica, I really like the what is it, the Dragon Slayer outfit, I think is what it's called? No, striped dress, whatever it's called. That looks cool. That looks badass. This is another one of the dress that you can buy in the Sedain Future. I forget what it's called. Jurak Mall. There we go. It's weird. Again, it just feels like another one of the, I mean, at least it's like, it feels like it'd be a cute dress for like somebody who's 5. But like for her, it just seems a little too, I don't know. I'm sure it's like a Japan showy thing, whatever. But anyway, yeah. But I do like the dress. Honestly, if I do the 100% on PS, no. I'd like to beat the game and then just have this with Monica for the game. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I have the wrong thing in her hair on. I do like that winged one, though. I don't know. I'm kind of debating between that one and then there's like a red one Monica has. Oh, by the way, real quickly, I don't know if I got this during the Let's Play. I got a double pudding, which apparently fully restores both of your characters. That's weird. I did not know there was an item that did that. So anyway. It's kind of cool that the orbs kind of change what her hair looks like. Oh, I guess that's what they do. The hairpins change the way they look, where some of them are too bouncy, but like a lot of the other ones, Monica has more braids, but on this one, it just hangs down low. That's pretty cute. I like that. You know, cute for a, you know, like hey, that looks cute. I don't know how to defend myself here. Chris Hansen's gonna walk in any minute and ask me to have a seat right here. Come on. So anyway, yeah. And then after that, all we have is showing off the name change ticket. Oh boy. Oh yeah, and then the Spheda extra stuff I want to show off. And going to Chapter 8 and showing off the... Okay, we have a lot of stuff to show off, okay? Don't give me attitude. I forgot it was dark during this portion of the game. I wonder how fast we can take out these enemies. Still very fast. Maxed out stats is awesome. But yeah, you'll have to go to these portions of the game, and with only max in the very beginning if you want to train up. I mean, I guess if you get to the point where you get Monica in the Zelmite mines, again, I'm spoiling that, but I spoiled that in the Let's Play too. You can technically train there in the early dungeon, but it's... I don't know. Again, I haven't gone through it personally myself, but I do know it's not like... It's still challenging. I think there's like 50, 55 levels or something like that. But it's something you want to keep an eye out for. You know what? Since there's... I really should be trying to look for the mimics here, because I do want to show off Monica doing her little cool and defeat everything challenge. Hey, more treasure chest keys. Yes, I think you can buy them from Donnie, get plenty of treasure chest keys, and then you can open up all of the chests. You can get coins that way to give you abilities, and a lot of other stuff as well, such as good equipment. So that's a free equipment that you don't have to buy. I guess I should talk about money too. My tip for money is, number one, remember my trick of, especially when Eric's on the team, make sure that you get him to make bombs for you and then sell them. That's usually around every few times you go through an area and let him recharge. You can sell that. You can also sell other stuff that other team members make. It's probably a good recommendation that I have for that. Make sure your weapons have big bucks so that you can go through certain areas and just get money that way. You can also put money on your team. No, Mayor Need. You can put Mayor Need on your team where he also has an extra big bucks effect. So that's even more money, and then just go like to the Moonflower Palace or wherever you can. Just try to get stuff that way. Technically, if you already upgrade all of your weapon stuff, which at that point you really don't need to do anything else, but you can technically sell your crystals, but do not sell your crystals unless you you do not need them anymore. Like, just don't sell them yet. I'm gonna ask you now. Don't do that. Oh yeah, I also wanted to say, I also didn't know whether or not I was going to have to retrain Max's hammer, because for a while, I think I played a little bit of the Zelmite mines off screen, and I was like, I kind of don't like Max's hammer because of how slow it is, but from what I've read, people have said it is the better weapon to have, so don't skip out on it. Also, I believe if you put the other guy on the team, the Boreal? I think that's what his name is. He has this thing where he makes the monsters drop like the little Georama orb things, which are basically more items. I guess if you have steel, you can also take advantage of that. But if they drop the Georama orb things, I would recommend having Boreal on the team, because he makes them, I think, always drop those along with steel. So, well, he doesn't steal, but if you have a weapon that has steel. And then you can get a lot more money that way as well from selling those. So, but yeah, just get creative. I heard there was an infinite money trick from lures. After you get the, first in the fishing competition, some guy will join your little group and he sells you fishing lures. I've heard there's this glitch where you can get infinite money in the game that way. But that's all I know about that glitch. So don't ask me. So yeah, that would be an easy way to level up, especially with a different method we have coming up here. Because if you are stuck in Chapter 8 and you're... Oh, I should probably get that out of the way so you can see Monica's fighting. Sorry. Whatever. I fucked up. Who cares? Oh, we got all the cool stuff. Cool. Oh, and I can show this off as well because I did not get the weapon yet. Or the mid-door key. Cool. So that's her little outfit. Do I want to play Spheda? No. Fuck Spheda. Alright, so... Anyway, we have the key right here. Now, this happened during the Let's Play, and I was like, whoa! But apparently, the mid-door disappears if you defeat all the monsters. Something I did not know. So, because no monsters... So, this area was empty. Don't know why, but the area was empty. The game didn't randomly generate any monster in there. So, because of that, what ends up happening is that they decide that, okay, since the place was empty... And, you know, since you already beat all the monsters, there's no reason. Maybe it's just like a safety precaution so you don't get locked out of there, but I don't know. Where is that thing? I'm going to be playing Spheda in a second. I'm just curious. Okay, it's over there. Nah, that would be a pain. The trick to Sedain is to... Or, sorry, the Rainbow Butterfly Woods dungeon is to aim your Spheda club up high so you can kind of jump it across a few platforms. Still a large chance you're going to lose. Again, I do not like Spheda in this game. I think it's trash. I like the fishing much better. I don't play it much because I really still don't care for it, but I do think it's better. Where in Dark Cloud 1, fishing was ass. Hated it. Especially because it was the only way you could reliably get certain equipment, such as the, what is it, the diamond? Yeah, diamond and the metal breaker. God, I haven't played Dark Cloud 1 in forever. I don't know, I'm kind of stuck on a Kirby thing right now, but maybe I'll go and maybe every now and again I'll play some Dark Cloud on stream. Get all this stuff for that one. Because I found out a cool trick for money grinding in that game. Oh yeah, I want to go to the next one, so then I'll die. And then I don't have to actually reset the PS2. Because I hate all the flickering and everything. It looks terrible. Alright, well, first things first, we're going to switch to monster transformation. So Monica dies very quickly. You're supposed to have a second weapon, so, like, attack, but it's not letting me do it. I'm just really curious here. Use status. Oh, no, he only has a club attack, apparently. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Suck it. I got this, guys. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Oh, no. No effect. If I keep trying, I might win. I might... Oh, well. Monster transformation sucks. Also, I still have 3 revival powder, so I don't think you can buy that anywhere, but that's what I recommend having. You still only do 3 damage. I know I'm on max shit, but seriously. Alright, I'm not waiting the hour. Damn it. Alright, well. Ugh. Didn't want to have to do that, but I guess we're doing that. You stay out of this, Lantro. You okay, buddy? Well, I'll hang out with him in a second. You know, I should have kept the game on, should have put my stream on just me, so I could show off the puppy better, but whatever. I don't know, the door's still cracked open a little bit. She could still run in and bust her head through. Start tearing stuff up. Eating all the children. It's awful. It's awful. I don't have any children here. I have a bird. She could eat the bird, technically. Okay, funny story. So the other day, me and my mom were trying to get this puppy to eat her food, and she's just, oh, I'm playful. I don't care. I'm not doing whatever. And my other dog's like, ooh, well, if she won't eat her food, I'll eat her food. So she's like, so we're trying to be like, you know, JC, no, back away. Nala, eat your food. So I'm going through the process, and I'm looking down, and I'm like, come on, JC. So I see Nala, like, Nala, eat your food. JC, back up. Cilantro, he flew on the ground. I didn't even hear him. So he's just sitting there like, I'll give the food a try. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with you, buddy. Earlier today, he also flew on the table while me and my sister were outside helping the dog go potty. So, I think this is the right one. I swear I had one on memory card 1. Apparently, my memory card slots are all filled up. I have a third PS2 memory card because it's probably one of my favorite consoles, but still, it's annoying. Yep, this is it. Okay, so this, we already saw this in the actual Let's Play.
Chapter 8, The Forgotten Adventure.
Yeah, I saw this stuff. So again, in Chapter 8, after you beat the game, you don't have Monica anymore. This is also during the Let's Play. This isn't like what I've already leveled up past now. So here's what I ended off the Let's Play with, stat-wise. I thought that flame was a little bit better. So yeah, these ones for some reason don't have that many synth points. But, oh no, I don't have Monica here, damn it. Monica's had like 260 something, like what for one of her weapons. Here's a lot of my early game stuff. I was using some of these to go by. I actually used the, because I thought there were no more weapon areas in the game, and I was like, fuck. But it turns out, or weapon areas, I thought there were no more areas in the future besides the Jurak Mall. And again, we can't get to Moonflower Palace now to train, we can't get their medals, and then also we can't go to the future in these areas. So, at least first off, you can feel free now to... Splat! Told you that would happen. Lantro, what was that all about, buddy? It's gonna be okay, buddy. I don't know what you got afraid of. But, anyway, what was I gonna say? Feel free to take all of your people and put them back on the bus, or train station or whatever, so... Because there's really no reason to have them out here anymore. Or you could feel free to take all the important ones and be like, here, All important people over here. You do your fucking business. Do your shit. Sindane Station, Butterfly Woods. Yeah, station. There you go. So now it's time to talk about the name change ticket. I guess I should show off the leveling up stuff too, but whatever. Yeah, it's nice having this one back. I do like this one a little bit better. Oh yeah, Cedric and stuff. Did I call you back? I don't remember saving at the end of the Let's Play. I thought you had to be in Himrata. Well, whatever. Feel free to try to make certain stuff. I think I remember reading I need to make one more armor for the Ripod, but other than that, the Ripod's basically set and ready to go for the place. Okay, Mayor Need. So now, here's one that actually has some use. These ones are just cool items and stuff. You wear them, they're cosmetic, nothing important. The name change ticket... Oh no, I only have 3. Damn. Alright, well I'll have to... Guess I should have went... Well, whatever, I don't care. So, the name change ticket. I didn't know about this properly until I started playing this, but the name change ticket actually has some very useful properties that you can use if you don't mind wasting metals, which are finite in this game, by the way. So if you want to keep all the cosmetic shit, stick with that. If you could literally not give a fuck, stick around. So the way the name change ticket works is that you can hover over any weapon in the game, and I guess we could say like this lamb sword right here. It has change name. Now notice how nothing else has the change name thing. So you can only do weapons, also the Spheda clubs. But yeah, anything that's equipable as a weapon can have the name change ticket on it. Now, for example, if I were to, let's say, take Monica's sword. Let me look at this for a second. Actually, I'll do the Spheda club, and let me just make sure I'm spelling this correctly. I'm going to open up I didn't mean to open up Chrome, but whatever. Not if you're going to take an hour, though. Okay. So I have to make sure I spell this correctly, because spelling is actually very important. So when you, why is Chronicle 2 IMDb? I guess I should probably just say Chronicle Sword. There we go. It is called Chronicle 2, but I put sword in it. Okay. So this was the super one in Dark Cloud 1, and then for here it's actually not as good as the fan thing that Monica's weapon has. But we'll do this specific weapon here. You can change the name. Do this one for backspace. Don't do delete, because it only deletes the one that's in the spot. So the way it gets spelled, the Chronicle, we do capital C, H, R... Chronicle space and 2. This should work. Chronicle 2. Yep. So the Flamingo changed to the Chronicle 2 sword, and bam! Here it is, folks. The Chronicle 2 sword. It has time and it has critical. These are its base stats, but yeah. Here's the Chronicle 2 sword. Didn't have to do any building up, nothing like that. So as soon as you get 40 weapons, you can do that. Now, anybody's probably sitting here going, Michael, should have told this earlier on in the game when we knew. That means we can just do this and train all of our weapons into this, right? No. Terrible idea. Do not do this to get endgame weapons unless, like, you're like, oh, well, like a while ago I said if I wanted to change Max's legend to I believe it's called the grade 0. I guess I could have done it here and then synth the legend over into the grade 0 to help get my points into that. But understand, remember my talk about synth points. You want to maximize your synth points, meaning starting from the beginning as early as possible with your weapons, and then adding, you know, like I said, waiting until level 5 or level 10 before building them up, taking the longest path possible, at least to getting whatever weapon you want. Again, the Chronicle 2 sword has less everything compared to, or at least not everything, but it's not as good as the Island Fan is what I believe it's called. So I don't, as cool as the Chronicle 2 is, I don't recommend it. I also believe it's more of a slow swinging weapon, where Monica's is a combo one, which does a lot more damage that way. So yeah, but yeah, that's how you do that. Now, for an now again, we changed Max's hand, so you might be thinking, is there any limitations to what weapon? No. You can change any of these into any other weapon as long as you spell it correctly. So, for an example here, Max's Legend. leg end, that's how you spell it. Let's say we tried to name change that into, let's just say we do it like the way it's every other weapon is usually spelled. We'll just do capital L, E, G, N, D. Bam. So legend. There we go. Right? Should be fine, right? Changed it into the legend? Nope. Still the regular one. So you have to be careful what you're spelling in capitalization. And remember, medals are finite in this game. So if you fuck up, that's a lost name change ticket. You better restart that fucking console. You better save before you get this shit. So yeah. And then yeah, but also you will also always know that the weapon has been changed with the name change ticket, because even though it has the correct spelling and everything, it still has this little like thing around it. So you know, all of these are the obvious weapons, but these ones have the little brackets which make it the thing. I believe it only shows it on the name here, but they still function exactly the same as the sword would and everything like that. But for another example, here oh no, do I not have a gun? I don't have a gun to switch this out. Damn it. This upsets me. No. I was gonna do a joke. Alright, we gotta go to Himrata. Gerald, I want you fucking... Dad, give me a gun, because I gotta exchange my gun. Because I had a joke I wanted to play. So anyway, as you can see here, blah, blah, blah. We spelt it incorrectly, so it stays as the weapon. I believe Gerald was in this one. It's weird, because it's like all techie and shit. Yep, here he is. Sell me a weapon. Because you were such a terrible father. Buy guns. Ooh boy, the black market's looking handy. Alright, there we go. Oh, he sells the turkey? Interesting. Again, some of these weapons show up at a later point. Once you pass a certain chapter, then they start selling them. Anyway. Here we go. Do that. So if we were to just name it something stupid as well, what does it do? We're going to name this the Weeb Rifle. That's like a semi-reference to to Fallout. But Weeb Rifle, there we go. And because we changed it to Weeb Rifle, it's basically the exact same thing. The name's just a little different. So yeah, don't worry about that. It's fine. I said don't worry about it. So anyway, yeah, so that is it for the name change ticket. That's it for all of the medals. Now let me show you something interesting when it comes to leveling up. I guess some people might have the thing of, okay, well, sure, you know, you can't train up the you don't want to train up the weapons from this because they have their base stats, so you don't want to do that. Is it a good idea to use the name change ticket to change a shitty weapon into something that has, as we can see here, this has both the time and critical ability, and then also I believe there is, it also has high stat totals, okay? So like, you know, 150 for the attack, smash, beast, scale, exorcism. Getting that to level 5 and then synthing that into something should be great, right? It's going to take a while to get to level 5 because it is a super powerful weapon. And keep in mind, you're wasting medals on something that, again, right here, attack 140. From what I counted, it usually takes about 1/4. So what is 150 divided by 4? It's not much, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's 25. I have to bring out the calculator. So anyway, but it's... You're spending finite amounts of medals, wasting a weapon, and then, I mean, I say wasting a weapon. It's not like you probably were going to use it for anything else. 375. Okay, so let's say it gives you 40. Okay? Saving, you know, you're still spending 5 synth points on it. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good stuff here, but you might as well just get the cubic hammer and do the method that I did, where you just put the jewels in there and call it a day. You know, I don't think the name change ticket is a good way to do this because you're wasting metal. I mean, if I don't know how many are in the game. If you get everything, that all the cosmetics that are in the game, and then you also have some extra stuff left over, feel free to use it, but I don't really recommend it. So yeah, also, so I guess I should kind of finish up with leveling here before we go back to doing some Spheda stuff. God, where are you? An hour and a half. Ugh, this will be fun. So if, let's say, okay, Michael, I played through the game, I didn't do a save at Chapter 7, and now I'm stuck in Chapter 8. What the fuck do? I can't get all of the crystals because they are very... I can't get any of the crystals because they're in the future. I can't get the cubic hammer because it's in the future. In terms of the method that I did... let me do this here for a second. There are some post-game shops you can go to that are only in post-game. So in terms of abilities, if you don't get them in Chapter 7, don't worry about it. I think there's other shops that have some cool stuff as well, but go to Donnie's father's house, or at his shop. And we're going to talk to this guy in here. Look at this shit. He sells gems. Now, as much as I have a lot of stuff, I do not have enough for a lot of gems. So, and I was very articulate with saving money and spending it properly in this game and getting as much money as possible. I guess I could sell my... They're done. Already got rid of it. Excuse me, sir, can I interest you in a legend? Whoa, 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 whoa. That doesn't have the correct spelling. That's not the legend. Okay, what about this Chronicle 2 sword? That just looks like a golf club with some neon lights taped to it. No, it's definitely the Chronicle 2 sword. All right, I'll believe it. So anyway, jokes aside. But anyway, here are coins you can buy. It doesn't have everything, but it has most of the important ones. Like, there's no poison here, but oh, wait, no, here's poison. What are we missing? Durable. There's no durable. So you will need the durable one. But other than that, I believe there's the rest of them. There's no dark coin, but critical's better anyway. And it also doesn't cost that much money. So there's that. If you've already leveled up, abs up is here. If you haven't, don't worry about the abs up, but if you haven't, get abs up here. And then time coin, stuff like that. Yeah. So here's the wealth coin. Do the wealth coin if you're out of money, because trust me, this will cost a lot if you didn't pay attention and you have to do this post game. Do keep in mind that all of these jewels only count for 1 zenith point. I think if I remember correctly, I tested this off screen, but I bought every single one of these weapons, and when I put every single one of them into my legend at this point in the game, you saw the stats not too long ago, they did max out. So what, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, so it only cost me 12 and by buying all these jewels. Now, that still cost a lot of money. Now, what I would recommend is doing diamond, and I believe amethyst and garnet? Diamond costs a lot more, but it does do the most out of all of them, so if you want to maximize as much as possible, do the diamond. It has 5 in everything besides smash. It's kind of, from the looks of it, it seems like it's a reference to the metal breaker, where it had 5 points in everything but the metal breaker, which had 10, I believe. So yeah, but this is probably the best one to do synth points into. 1 point, and you are doing that much. It is the best one. After that, we also have... I know this one doesn't do it. Sorry, my bad. But the Amethyst has 10 in attack. And again, you will be wanting to putting... remember, attack is like 500 compared to everything else is 250. So focus on attack as well. Sadly, you can't check it out here, but I believe if you go on the Wikipedia, you can see all of the things. I mean, I guess I can buy them all. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay, give me a second. I'll buy them all, and I'll just show off what all the synth points do. I would recommend the diamond. It does cost 3 times more, but if you do know how to get your hands on money, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, I bought that one I didn't need to. Cool. Here we go. Okay. So just so you can see which ones they have here, what they go towards. So if you want to take it, so you don't have to look first and be like, oh, damn, I wasted my time and money and blah, blah, blah. You can come back to this point in the video and look at this. Oh, here we go. This one also has a lot. That attack power. Take advantage of it, man. Take advantage of it. Don't necessarily care about durable that much. Well, I guess you have the Peridot too. So we'll say Peridot. This one. Yeah. So for attack power, you want the Peridot, the turquoise, and then the amethyst and diamond. So that's my recommendation. But yeah, if I put all those in here, they did level it up to max at 12. Only 12 synth points. These ones probably are, the max is Weeb Rifle. Sorry, the Supernova. It will probably take more because of the fact that it It's probably going to take more because it did have a lot of a lower stat compared to the other ones. I did level it up a little bit later, and I used a better weapon. Because I used the Jurak gun. I got it early. Since you can access it early with a trick. Such as cheating and knowing ahead of time what you need. So it doesn't have... I think that's why it doesn't have as good of a stat total, which is why I say start from the beginning. So anyway, yeah, so that is that. There's not really much else to say. Yeah, that's how you do that. Again, if you're stuck at this point, either restart the game, which I know sucks, but restart the game, or try to take advantage of what you can take advantage of, and then when you get Monica, do the same thing with her. I mean, I guess if you level up Max's stuff properly, about the time you get Monica, you can do my trick where you kill monsters, switch to Monica, and level up her weapons that way. So yeah. If you don't want to have to start the whole game over again, I would recommend, especially in Chapter 8, get early game equipment, start over, level it up as best you can. It'll be a little bit more difficult because you can't do the switching trick. Yeah, thinking about it, that sucks. Since you don't have Monica, you can't do the switching trick. Well, you can do it with the Ripod. So do the Ripod, kill monsters with the Ripod, switch over. You won't get the abs up that way, but that's still probably the most effective way to do that. So... Alright, well that's... sorry if that was extremely disjointed. Probably should have made that just one video for each topic. The fact that I have to restart my PS2 really sucks. It is probably boiling hot right now. It's not too bad. I know I played it for a lot longer when I was grinding, and I was like, I had the fan on high because I didn't have to worry about audio quality or any of that crap. It's a little dark in here. I'm gonna add some... Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it off. Thought that was gonna be the better option. So now, let me see if I can leave the door open right now. It's getting a little hot. Get some air in here. The puppy comes in, whatever. We are going to do some good old Spheda. Now, I'm only doing this because I want to show this off, and this was the original thing I was just going to show off in the stream. So if you go to extras, there's free race, which is the fish racing competition. Which you have to use fish that are in your other save files and try to do stuff that way. You get nothing from these besides playing certain parts of the game. Now, Spheda practice, though, is something I would recommend a lot. Yeah, if you go into these, it says no extra data was found on this memory card. Begin extras anyway. I just don't get this. Like, what do you mean no extra data was found? Oh, never mind. It's just saying that you do this, do that. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I thought there was no save file. So anyway... This is basically... So Spheda's golf. That's all it is. It's like Mario Golf. That's basically the way it goes. So when you're playing this, you're basically... Oh, yeah, enter player name. We'll do Junior. Junior. There we go. So this is like a full set of competitions and stuff with the Spheda stuff. Now, the thing that sucks about it is it's the exact same course every time. But... I can recommend this for practice. Practice makes perfect. You will need it when it comes to Spheda. Do this. Which one do I have? Yeah, we want to do short distances. Okay. So I will play through these levels just to show them off. I don't really care about the fishing one because it's basically the fishing competition, which I showed beforehand. So yeah, I'll aim a little high. And then I'm just going to do very low on the backspin. There we go. Okay. So if you don't remember the challenge of Spheda, the whole idea of Spheda is that you need to have the opposite color compared to the... actually, I have an aim over here. But you need the opposite color compared to the little distortion thing up here. You do get more points in this if you get it faster, but that takes crazy tricks and stuff. And you only have a certain amount of tries, so... That should be enough. Oh God. Okay, no, we're good. Okay. So this is red, so basically I'm going to have to knock this off the wall. So I'll probably just hit it as hard as I can. But if I knock it off the wall, it should turn blue and then break the distortion. I am going to suck at this. Do not expect me to do good. I am doing this just to show off the levels. Yep. So there we go. Hitting it off the wall, it changed the color blue, and therefore they can cure the distortion crap. And there's only playing with Max here because Monica doesn't have the ability to do this. FYI. Sorry, my chair's creaking. So yeah, Spheda. I hate Spheda, but I kind of wish I knew this was here because this will help get you some good practice. So here's a fun one. So for this one, Sedaine, as I said beforehand, the best way to do Sedaine... Here, I'm actually going to go backwards. You can aim your stuff in the air here. And then by doing it this way, you can actually cheat to get your hands on... to get across certain platforms faster. Or else it's a lot harder this way. See if this does it. Oh, I did this before. Alright, well I got over here. That's nice. It's at red now, so I should be able to get it over here next. If I aim it really high, I'll probably still need some good stuff. Probably should have put some backspin on it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No. Alright, oh, here we go. Should be... Oh, no. This game with its bullshit. Okay, I'll have to get a little bit of a hook on it to get this. Just want to make sure I don't mess this up. Oh, come on. Ah, that's why I hate this game. Hate fucking Spheda. Horrible. Well, I guess I didn't get this one. I somehow got it my first try when I did the up in air one. First time I put it up in the air, I was like, oh, shit. But nope, not this time. Whatever. So, yeah. I guess I should say something I didn't know about is that with different equipment, you do have different levels of, oh, it's more difficult to get it, like, going far and stuff like that. I recommend the turkey for beginners because it's best that way. Yeah, this is the turkey. Yeah, that's the turkey. So this one's across here. Here, you can change the camera that way to know where it is. Sometimes it's hard to look at the dots. If you're worried about it traveling too far, put a little bit of backspin and it should stay in place. No! I honestly hate getting that because then Max like is an idiot. Oh, nope, there we go. We got it. Cool. This was much easier than the last time I did this. Now, you don't get equipment here like you do in the actual game. This is just, I guess, for fun, but I would recommend it for practice, honestly. Because that's really the hardest thing with Spheda, is that it wants you to play this golf game, but you don't have the ability to play it enough to get good at it. You know, it's, oh, you messed up. Well, now you have to replay fighting all these monsters in this dungeon to do it again. Oh, I hate this one. Okay, so I think the trick I'm going to have to do here... I'm going to regret doing this. Because I won't be able to aim properly with this. But I want to get it so that... I'm just using my finger to make sure. Nope, that's going to be in the way. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that should be good. Oh, I'm cheating. That's what I'm doing. Put some top spin on it as well. There we go, cool. What the fuck? I didn't... What? I guess that can travel underneath. Holy crap, that was not my plan. But hey, you know, I mean... Oh, I meant to do that all along, guys. I'm just so amazing, you know? Such a great player, Spheda. Come at me, bro. Alright, well, I'm going to use the short one. Because I failed this first time I played this one. That was actually really nice. I did not know that would work, but it did. I mean, I guess it makes sense. There is a hole underneath. I'd never even thought that that'd be possible to go through that. I'm pretty sure it was programmed that way. I didn't cheat. I shouldn't use the word cheat, but like I didn't like cheat. Best way to put it. I didn't find a trick. There's a better way to put it. Okay. I bet I could get a little bit of a left hook on it. Oh yeah, that's way too much. That was way too much. That's fine-ish, I guess. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit it. Wait, no. Oh, I didn't know I could go back. Interesting. I guess once you press A, you can't go back. I'm gonna switch to the Swan. This isn't really a short distance, so... we go. I actually hate hitting it so that it's like, oh, yay, nice spot, and then you hit it as hard as you can. I hate that. I almost never want to do that because it always hits it further than I want it to. It actively gets in the way of me. Now this one blows. So this one gives you 2 chances to get through here. You can either take the short path over here, or you can take this ruggedy back and forth path over here. I guess if you can find a spot that hits this thing across here, nice, go ahead, but there's so many falls down here. Keep in mind, if this thing falls off course, you got to start you lose a thing, and then you also don't get any further, so yeah. It gives you plenty of tries, don't get me wrong, but still sucks. That should be enough, hopefully. Did not want to do that, but whatever. No, I didn't want to go that far. Well, I guess I'm taking this way now. I wanted to go the other way because I do think it's the easier path. But I guess if I take it easy, this should be fine. Here, I should really give myself as much room as possible. No. See? Dead. Like, what the hell? What is this? What is this? I guess this is why it's a good idea just to have a little bit of backspin on it. Alright, I guess I'll aim up here this time. That's the... Oh, god damn it. See, this is why I wanted to go the other way. It's honestly so much easier, because then you can just hit it across the platform multiple times. You know what? I'm not having it. Actually, can you hit above? I don't think that'll work. I'm not having it, guys. We stop this shit here and now. Uh-oh, no, I messed up. This would have been perfect. I swear to God. Okay. I was gonna laugh. Because every time I do that, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna cheat ahead, whatever. I don't even care. It's like, oh, well, you made it even worse for yourself. I'm just skipping this one. There's no way. This is supposed to be like the best one. I don't know how you would get this in a normal game, but yeah. Alright, let me see if I can make it. Let's just stop fucking around. Maybe if I use the turkey instead, it'll be a little bit better. Come on! And the thing is, this doesn't cost anything, so it doesn't bother me as much. But imagining you're trying to get the medals, you're trying to, you know, you want to get the item from here because the items are usually set for the first item anyway. And you just keep failing and failing and failing and failing. And then you cry. Oh boy, guys, I did it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I'm actually curious if I can bounce it off that wall over there. Oh! Oh! No! I've heard there's a trick you can do where, I know if you say, yeah, move the spear to your position, this costs 1 penalty point. Or you can give up on the hole. So if you want to get around corners, you can do that, but I don't know. I mean, I guess for this level, that actually would have been a good idea, but whatever. We're just going to see if we can bullshit this. Nope. Not bullshitting this. You know, I'll try out something I want to try. What if I aim it up real high and then do backspin on it? Would that be a good way to get it out pretty far? Around a little less than half usually makes it so that the backspin doesn't mess up too much. Oh, hey, there we go. That worked out a lot better. Let me see if I can cheat. whatever. I guess we're going to have to do it this way. You can kind of look at the screen to kind of get a good idea of where it could possibly go, but I don't necessarily recommend that because it's usually wrong. Like, watch, it's going to go, like, back to me. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, when I went the other way, it worked out a lot better, honestly. Just going to do top spin on this one. Because why not? Aiming up high seems to be the trick. That's, I mean, I guess it gets more bounce, but that's still weird to me. Here, guys, I got this awesome trick. You guys don't even know. This is totally going to work. Nobody can refute this. This will 100% work. Nope. I mean, that was my plan all along. You guys just didn't believe me. Oh, wait, no, we went backwards. Actually, I think we hit it the same spot. Alright, well, I just gotta get lucky. No, alright. I really should have just tried going back the other way. Wasted a few points. Or quit the course early, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright, now you might think, is it going to be a new level, like every level twice or something? No, they do count different sections of the level, such as this the deeper part of the mountain here. Now this is another fun one. I don't actually mind this one. You just have to get smart with how you do it. I think I'll actually aim it up a little high like I did before. Do some backspin. That was further than I wanted it to go. Damn it. I guess we're going this way now. I was going to go the other way, but whatever. I don't really care. Actually, if I aim over here, there's probably a better chance I can get it through the hole. Now, these can get lost in the crevices here, too. It is lava, so it can get lost. So watch out. Oh, no. Is it blocked? Oh, I thought this was blocked. Okay. It is kind of blocked, actually. That's still stupid. Whatever. Can I go this way? Yes, kind of. I could fuck myself over with this, but I think I'll give it a shot. I didn't realize there's some sound effects for lava. No. Oh, yep. There we go. Oh, we might actually get this one. Damn. It's weird. I swear I'm getting all the ones I didn't get last time. Besides the underground channel one. Alright. Here, I just want to take a look to make sure I know what spot it's in over here. Okay, it's on the left. See, they really should have changed it so that the color of the thing... You know, because there's no monsters here, so really they should have, like, upped the draw distance here, I think. This was around the area that it was. Okay. Come on. No! Oh, would it? Oh, I thought maybe it might stay up there. That would have been nice. So that was a little bit too much power. I have 2 more chances, so I'm actually not too annoyed. So we'll do about there. There we go. Should be good. Should be good. Oh, cool. Nice. Oh, wait. Did I do it right before? I just was the wrong color? Maybe. Huh. I don't know. Alright, well, this should mean I'm totally going to get the next few ones. Which I did not get last time. This one is fucking obnoxious. It's so stupid. Hey, guys, how about a spiral? Ain't that fun? Ah, so annoying. Now, you can't go off course in this one, theoretically. But, I'm just going to do a lot of spin on it, see if that'll do it. No! I wasn't able to get this last time. I got pretty close, but it's a pain. You know, what if I switch to the short distance one? Maybe that'll... It's got more slide to it. Maybe that'll work. Oh, there we go. That worked. Guess we gotta hit that corner. Alright, I'll try doing that again. No, I didn't want to do that. This is gonna ruin it. Oh, no, it worked. Oh, I think I found the trick. Sadly, this will point it in the direction of where the distortion is, even if we can't shoot over there. It's probably something I really don't like about it. Oh, damn it, not again. Oh, wow. Dude! Oh, I might actually do it this time. Shit. That's awesome. I actually feel... When I do good in Spheda, I feel really good because of how fucking terrible this game is. Also, you do get more points if you finish it faster, so keep that in mind. This one isn't as far, so I'm going a little bit further back on this one. There we go. Nice. That was another double. I basically got through 2 on 1 there. Alright. Probably a little bit too far back, but I should be fine. Well, it might be enough to see it. I was literally telling myself, yeah, that this'll be another one I definitely won't get. Like, what the hell, man? All right, let me see if I can cheese this. I probably want to shoot it up a bit. Just do that. Actually, that's probably a little bit too much. No, yeah, that's definitely too much. Or no, I got it. Nice. Probably won't get the next two. This one you can't go off course, but the next one's next two kind of suck. So this is actually the Zelmite Mines. If I remember correctly, this is another one you cannot get off course with. You know, before I took the left way to get over here, but I think I'm gonna take the right way. Of course, I want to take the right way. You know what I mean. Don't fucking misjudge what I'm saying just because of my wording. Especially you, Launchro. Sitting over there, think you're all cute and shit. He is, but, you know, that's besides the point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same method I did beforehand. Let me see. Okay, that's probably a little bit too much power. Yeah. Damn it. This way? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get it to squeeze off. We're gonna have to go to the corner and then hit it off from there. If I don't do too much power, let's see. If I bounce it off over there, it might not come back. If I shoot it a little up high, should be fine, right? Right. Should be good. Okay, that kind of worked. We're just going to go with that. By the way, I tried because you kind of can't see the roof. I tried shooting it above, but it does not work. Or at least if you can do it, I wasn't able to get it to work out. I tried quote-unquote cheating, but that didn't work. Probably a little bit too much power here, but whatever. Or not. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Did I go the right way? I kind of did. Oh, fuck. Definitely not going to get the next 2-1, guys. I guess I always aim up. I always aim low, but I guess that's been messing me up so far. It's just hard to experiment because you're like, I have to get it right the first time, you know? Does not give you a lot of room to mess up. No! You have to be kidding me. This game costed me. That is such bullshit. Alright. This is such bullshit. Aiming up high was a terrible idea there. Alright, I'll have one shot to get this. That was way too much. Can I cancel? No! I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. Maybe not, maybe not. Ooh! Okay. So it's red. Ooh, I'm gonna have to hit this one far. No, not too far. So it's basically in the middle of the track right there, so that's a good indicator to know where it is. I should probably switch to the turkey. I might actually get this one. Holy shit. It's probably going to be around... I mean, it does point you exactly in the position, but I want to be careful. Alright, doing that. Round right there is probably going to be good. Oh, I didn't want to do power. Will I get it? Will I get it? Ooh! Damn. Nice. I have so far gotten all but one that I didn't get last time, and the only one I did get that I also got last time was the one in the underground channel. So by the way, the underground channel is the hardest ones out of all the Spheda competitions. Like trying to get them. This game has a sense of humor. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. So wait. It brings you back here, and it is this absolutely ridiculous thing. Now, I have a story to tell. I got to this point and I was like, I'm going to try to take this seriously. I want to see if I can get this. Legitimately, I hit the ball in the air. I go a good distance. I think I hit like over here. I put a decent amount of backspin on it because I didn't want it to shoot too far. That hole was going to get it and I didn't want it to shoot too far over here. I must have had the perfect amount of backspin because it did not bounce. It stayed in like this little position like right here where I'm standing constantly. And it just got stuck. And the stupid thing is, I had my Elgato going, because I was like testing something. I had my Elgato going. I could have pressed record, and I'm like, I'm not gonna press record. I can just tell the story. You know, I was curious what it was gonna do. It's right in the middle, right here, just bouncing back and forth. After a while, it goes off course. Off course where? I am right in the fucking middle, which is why earlier I kept saying theoretically. I have no idea why it got stuck over here. I don't know if it has to do with the placement of the board here. I say boards, but like the flooring here, like the physics of it, or in my opinion, I think I got a super good backspin, and it like just did absolutely great. Like it was perfect, and then because of that, it caused like a glitch in the game. That's the only thing I can think of. But I wish I recorded it because it legitimately went off course. What? So anyway, you have to go through over here, which by the way, all of these endings, you can easily lose your ball. And then go all the way over here, and then go down there, and it's somewhere down there. I forget exactly where, but it is down there, so. Definitely not going to get this one. I think this is going to be the thing where I got the first underground channel. And this will be the only one. I got it like I did last time, and then I'm going to get this one like I won't get this one like I didn't get last time. You know, it's an even balance. It's the way the universe is. Anyway, I guess I'll just roll it forward. I don't want to run into that again because I'd like to get this. I don't think I will, but I'd like to get this. Alright, I got it in here. Cool, cool. Watch, I'm all of a sudden, after playing this, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to be all like, you know what, guys? Spheda's actually a lot of fun. Well, it's funny, though. I didn't realize this was here until the end of the Let's Play. I honestly said that if there was a point where I could have gotten experience, it wouldn't bother me that much, which I do agree. If you have the Spheda thing open, fucking use it to practice, because this is how you're going to get your medals. This is how you're going to get good at this game. Could probably honestly just do it over here and have it go pretty far. What the fuck even pushed it there? Oh, damn it. That was too much. Alright, I'm going to do what I did last time, but put some backspin on it. So it doesn't travel too far. No, Max, no. No, Max, no. Stop it. Please tell me this isn't part of the platinum challenge on the platinum stuff on PS4, because if so, I'm not going to be happy. I mean, I guess I'm doing decent here, but watch, I'll get the right amount of points on this to get the trophy or whatever, and I'll never be able to do it again on the actual PS4 version. Like, I'm wasting all my talent here. That was way too much. This is going to go way too far. Yep. No, maybe. I kind of want it to be as down the middle as possible. But I guess... Wait, no, let me check real quick to make sure I'm not... Yep, there's a hole in here, so I don't want to play that game. Actually, I'm really curious. Okay, so it's over there. If I were to shoot it forward up here, I'm just curious. Is there another hole? No, there's a thing. Is there any hole in here? No hole over there. No hole over there. Because I really think the only way I can do this is if I waste a point getting this down the middle and then shooting it forward. I do this. It'd be nice if they gave you a free one of those. Oh god. And I can't go too high on that. Fuck. I can't hit down the middle because I'll hit the top of that. Fuck. Alright, well I guess this is the best chance I have. No, wait, no. Was that where it's supposed to go? No way. Absolutely no fucking way. I can't believe I got that. Holy shit. What fucking... I did not plan that whatsoever. Holy shit. Oh god, I'm scared now. I really want to get this. Okay, so if I do it there... I don't want to hit it too hard. I did it! Holy shit! I did not expect that. That was total luck at that last shot, by the way. Like, I had made the smart move, costing a point to get over just a little bit. But I did not think I would bounce all the way over there. Holy shit. Nice. 27 points total. Yeah, I actually want to save that. Yeah. Do I have enough on this memory card? I did delete some stuff. Cool. Alright, 27. Damn! So I only didn't do... What is it? I didn't do the plant place, and which other one did I miss? Oh yeah, and I missed the first portion of Himrata. But other than that, I got the rest of them. Damn! That was awesome! I feel good now. Today was a good day. That's actually really cool. Alright, gonna return to the title screen now. And I guess I only have one more thing to show off. Once you beat the game, I'll just show this off real quick here. Oh, there we go. Gotta press start. If you go new game after you beat the game, you can then change your character's outfit. I'll show which ones they have. Explorer's hat, there we go. So green overalls, red vest, denim overalls. Oh, those are the original ones, yeah. So Max has 4 hats and 3 heads. And then you have the different shoes, including the dragon shoes. So pick which one you like. We'll do the maintenance cap, green overalls. Yeah, there we go. Work shoes, there we go. Max ready for work. I forgot if you could do that at the beginning of this game, but you can't do Monica in the original, but you can do it now. So you can kind of pick what you want in terms of, I don't know which kind of outfits. Yeah, swallowtail, princess orb, striped ribbon. I don't remember the striped ribbon. Must be one of the other ones I wasn't paying attention to. But the pumpkin shorts, striped dress, and oh, you can do the leotard too. I didn't know that. But since you can do the outfit, this is technically a way you can get your hands on Monica's metal stuff early without needing to do it. So then, if I remember correctly, once you start the game, you should have Monica. She should have her princess dress on. So yeah. So yeah, but then once you press OK, it's going to go straight into the normal stuff. So anyway, I apologize for the beginning of this video being a little distorted, but I think it was the best way to kind of do it in this format to help explain it. Again, we will be continuing soon on the channel. I don't think there's anything else I really need to talk about. I went through the leveling up process. I went through the medals to show off all the stuff, and I played the Spheda thing here. Again, the other one is the free race is basically racing the fish like you did before, except for you can go through any memory card and then make things of your fish. So you have like a certain amount of fish from all of your memory cards and then fuse them together, etc., etc. Not like fuse the fish, but like you can have all like a fish from like 5 different fish from 3 different save files. So yeah, I don't find that portion fun since you don't do anything. You're basically just sitting back and going, yeah, come on, guys, that's cool, do your thing. So yeah, but the Spheda one, I think you can take advantage so you can get good at the game. Like, apparently I did, apparently. That was nuts. I'm actually really happy about that. I was not expecting that to happen. You know, I wish you got something from that. Oh, here's a free Chronicle 2 sword. Even though I don't really need anything else. Here's an extra thing of revival powder with, you know, max double puddings and all this other stuff. Oh, I forgot to say, in Max's dad's shop, you also can get the final bomb, which is a super powerful bomb. You can use that to go through the item. You can find them beforehand, but you can't buy them anywhere else. Feel free to take advantage of buying those there so that you can get your hands on, so you can get the item medal a little bit faster. So yeah, item medal a little bit faster. Yeah, so keep that in mind. You can't do that for Chapter 7, obviously. You can't buy them from there to do it for Chapter 7 because you're past the point where you can go back there, which is stupid. I still don't get why you can't go back there. I don't know. Maybe it's something that'll happen once you beat the game, but I really doubt that. Again, I haven't played through this portion of Dark Cloud 2. This will be blind going in from here. I think I played through like 3 or 4 sections, but I didn't go to the part where you get Monica again and then blah blah blah. So that'll be fun for the Let's Play going into that. So yeah, yeah, I apologize. The first portion of this might have been a little distorted, a little hard to understand, but I did want to throw out what I did, and I haven't done Let's Plays like this in a while. So as a punishment for my sins against humanity, I'm going to here, I'm gonna move this here. Got Lantro here. If you're curious what's going on. All right, so sorry, buddy, but I have to pay, and because of that, I'm gonna have to kill my bird. Get the treat. Get the treat. There we go. You made me do this. You made me do this. That's one of his favorite tricks. He likes hanging upside down. His nails have been clipped though, so he has a little bit more trouble with it. But there we go. Fun thing to show. I should show a new trick every time. I know, buddy. I know. I should show a fun new trick every time I come on here. Maybe I'll do the rap songs I sing for him at night before he goes to bed. We have a lot of good ones. So anyway, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Again, sorry for it being a little distorted, but hopefully you guys will be fine once we head back in the Dark Cloud 2. It will not be on Twitch. It will be a Let's Play on YouTube again. I will put this in the folder as the next episode of the Let's Play. I will probably mark it as episode 76 or whatever, but I'll put it as just a, you don't have to watch it kind of upload. And I will put it in the Twitch playlist as well. So anyway, I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I will catch you guys next time. This is Mike Jr. II signing out. Oh, I guess I should talk about what I'm going to do next stream. I messed up when talking about what I was going to do next, focusing on, oh, can I do anything else in Superstar Ultra or even Dreamland 2. I forgot the whole point was to do boss endurance on the Game Boy Advance version and then also doing the Meta Knight fight as well. So I am doing it on the Raspberry Pi, or sorry, Retro Pi, whatever you want to call it. I am playing it on that version. I say that version. I'm playing it off that emulator right now on the GBA version. I'm almost done getting 100% and even that, and then I'll do the boss endurance and the Meta Knight portion on that as well. So that'll be fun. So anyway, hang on. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Catch you guys later.